It's been a while for this fucking mic to arrive at my door. I ordered this. Well, I ordered one of these back in the beginning of January, and when I ordered it, it said that it will come in the beginning of February, and I didn't quite catch that because it was a Swedish company who it's just over there. It was gonna come from Stockholm, and I thought, does it take 30 days to drive that shit up here? Apparently. But apparently not, because it was delayed to the middle of February. Alright. Is this focusing on me, by the way? We're back. So, the mic arrives eventually, and I go to try it, and characters and a video. Yeah. So apparently you need this big stupid thing I have on this side of my phone. This is the transmitter and that's the receiver. To start off with, this one costs 400 Swedish krona, so like 40 bucks. Then I spend 60 extra bucks for the receiver and another one of these because you can't just buy the receiver. I ordered from a different company and they shipped it in like 7 days. Another Swedish company, by the way. I also bought a table to put in our guest room to create a little form of both productive and creative area. I would prefer a creative and a productive area, because creativity can a lot of time just be pulling things out of your ass, as to say. But I'm poor, so this is more than enough. This is great. If you can, create a creative area. It helps a lot with separating your living space into quarters of things to do, so that it's alright if I'm not feeling creative or productive right now, but then I leave this room. I respect the sanctity that I've placed on this room. Of course, I'm very privileged. Of course, I'm very privileged to have a room such as this one. So if you can't create a separate living space, just focus on the most important thing. Boring and sleep maxing. Yes. Be bored when you can. That's where the best ideas come from anyway. Because, yeah, you're bored. What else are you going to do? And sleep maxing is just, focusing on sleep is just generally a really good thing to do. It's good for your health, it's good for willpower, it's good for your mood, it's good for your energy. Yeah. Get your sleep. And my creatives who want to be creative but struggle to be creative under the socialization and pressure of capitalism. Track showing up. Don't track making this amount of pages a day. Don't track creating this amount of character development for this character. Don't track drawing 10 arms every day if you wanted to study how to draw. Show up each day. Show up. Even if it's simply to sit at your desk, open the program and read what you wrote yesterday. You usually have all of your creative expression inside and simply need to start and simply need to get going. Show up. Track showing up. With what I said in there said, I am writing a bad movie. Why am I writing a bad movie? Well, because it's my first one. It will be bad. I've never done this before. I've written pilots. I've written 2 pilots. I've done some writing in my youth. But I've never written a movie. So it will be bad. And that's okay. How can you expect to do anything and expect yourself to be good from the start? If you want to be good at a sport, if you want to be good at writing like me, if you want to be good at drawing, if you want to be good at accounting, how can you expect to be good at accounting if you've never done it before? Of course, one can study the craft before they start, as have I. But it's still just preparations. You learn by doing. Do the thing. And do it bad. Because even if you try to do it good, it will most likely be bad. Find peace in the fact that you've taken on this thing that has no intrinsical value to the universe or to the earth. It matters simply because it matters to you. Find pride in the fact that you did something, even if it's bad. Most people don't even try. So you have come about a fourth into the movie. I've written out a outline that I'm following. So I have the whole movie in my head. Well, no, I have all the scenes in my head. I still don't know the dialogue for everything and stuff like that. And if you want to be good at something anyway, abandon the end product. It can't be of the slightest value to you. If you want to be better. I think there's nothing wrong with liking and pursuing something partially for the end product, for the end thing, for the end concept. But you won't get anywhere with that mindset. You have to be itching to go to the court and miss those shots in the basketball hoop. If your goal is to become a basketball player, I have to be itching to write garbage upon garbage. Conventional garbage, of course, but yeah, garbage to me. To eventually write gold or whatever you say. As long as I'm having fun, nothing can stop me. As long as you're having fun, nothing can stop you. Yeah. Welcome to a few days later. I got hungry. So I made a pizza. And then I returned to studying or rotting or whatever I did. I also wrote a little something. I'm going to use as the script for my 4th animation whenever I decide I want to venture back into that. I really like the essence of what I wrote, so I'm going to read to you the first draft of it. Picture this as a character talking to you, a hypothetical person that has broken into their house. Hey. Hey you. You know how those guys hated you when you showed them who you are? That's a good thing. It shows that you would never make good friends. So thank the universe for allowing for such crystal clear clarity within your life. Grab onto it and leave your anxieties to return to dust. Because so will you. We too will return to dust. So start acting like it. Don't get me wrong. You did it back there when you showed them who you are. I'm just saying that you have to keep doing that no matter the reaction. You have to keep doing that again and again and again until you're eventually found. Found by someone who enjoys the essence of you. Someone who likes to be around you. That is the only way to filter away everyone else and surround yourself with those who aren't necessarily like-minded, but enjoying of the bonus that is you on their life. By the way, if you want to become a good person, you need to embody the concept's core philosophy. Uplift others. Do this actively, but most importantly, passively. If someone is genuinely trying to be themselves without hurting someone else, and you make fun of that, I want to know what it's like to fall asleep at night, knowing everything would be better if you died. I'm only joking, of course. But seriously, if you think someone who isn't hurting someone else is your definition of weird, don't say anything. Don't react in any way toward them. Know that what you believe and hold dear isn't universal, that what you think is fun isn't law. That it is indeed a blessing on the world that there exists something for everyone. That we're all allowed by our brains to feel happiness in this grain of existence we're given. That we're all allowed to become whole. That we all, if allowed by ourselves, can become someone, ourselves. Make sure others know that around you, they're allowed to be anything and everything they so desire. That experimentation around you isn't just allowed, but encouraged. Know that all you want to say is falling on trying ears. I might be zoning out, I might be in a bad mood, I might be really tired. I might even hate myself just then. But know that I will do everything in my power to make sure that you don't ever feel judged around me. That you don't ever feel stupid around me. That you don't ever feel lesser around me. my fellow guys out there, be more vulnerable. That truly is the way to eventually find peace. Take care and try to love unconditionally. Bye. Don't get me wrong, you did